When you came swimming along, you brushed past one of the bladder's trigger hairs, breaking the trapdoor seal. This created a vacuum, sucking you in within milliseconds.
Yeah, at least the way you go out is that you got sucked, right? At least that's my way. No? What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Live Fam. Now today, bro, we got what it's like to be eaten by carnivores plants by Dumb Doggo. First time I'm seeing this channel, but it just looks like those other animation channels that do those educational things, but in very fun form. I'm actually glad these type of channels are going trendy because like they could talk about serious things, and because it's like an animation drawing form that YouTube doesn't literally get on they about it or on people that react about it. So these videos are really good and educational, of course. So without further ado, make sure you grab your popcorn. Let's see.
Hello, bug-sized man. Have you ever wondered what it's like to be eaten by a carnivorous plant? No.
Okay, but I'm not bug-sized, bro. Like, I'm 6'7", bro. I'm just kidding. I'm just...
Well, let's find out. Number 5. Pitcher plants.
Let me out! Let me out!
Bro. So, chat, the Plants vs. Zombies, they are real. They will eat your ass.
The pitcher plant gets its name from its pitcher-shaped leaves, and it uses these as deadly traps. Picture this. First, your insect brain is...
That's so crazy, too, because, like, this looks like some innocent-ass plant, bro. Like, you wouldn't think just looking at this and not knowing what it is prior, like, you would think this is just a regular plant. And, oh, it actually looks cool. I could put some water in here and drink it, you know what I'm saying?
Uses these as deadly traps. Picture this. First, your insect brain is lured in by the sweet scent of nectar. And once you reach the top, you start slurping to your heart's content.
Hey,
but
yo,
what you don't realize is the surface you're standing on has a waxy coating, making it extremely slippery. You take one step too close to the edge and...
That's so insane, bro. All the plants have to do is just stay there in one place. They don't gotta move. They don't gotta like go stealth mode, nothing, bro. They just release their fart gas and it's reps. You know what I'm saying? You know, the bugs are like, that smells good. Let me go see what that is. And then they end up going there and then boom. Now you stuck, bro. Now you cooked. Literally.
You've fallen into the pitcher plant's digestive fluids. The walls are covered in wax too, making it impossible to climb out. And you slowly realize that there's no escape. As your arms grow tired, you begin to drown, and the plant starts digesting you alive.
Damn.
Why must you do this, pitcher plant?
That's gotta be like top 3 worst ways to die as an insect, bro. Just literally getting trapped by something that's standing still. You had no business going over anyways. And all of a sudden you freaking dying in this damn lava.
Pitcher plant.
What the...
Well, that's a great question. Pitcher plants and most other carnivorous plant species live in environments that provide insufficient nutrients. So they've adapted to get the essentials like nitrogen, phosphorus, and magnesium from your flesh instead.
Oh, please.
Their diet mostly consists of bugs, but some pitchers are large enough to eat frogs and rats too. Subscribe.
What?
They come in so many different shapes.
Damn, look at these though. Oh my god, they're actually big. They look big in the picture, so imagine how it is in real life. And then look how it is in Plants vs. Zombies, bro. Yo, that's literally how it looks.
Like this one. Remind you of something?
Oh yeah, it does. I thought it was gonna be something else there.
Yep, that's a toilet. The lid secretes an abundance of nectar that attracts small mammals like the tree shrew. And while it eats the nectar, the toilet bowl catches any post-lunch dumps. That's right. This pitcher plant eats...
It's kind of crazy because it looks like your intestine kind of in a human. You know what I'm saying?
Catches any post-lunch dumps. That's
literally
right.
digesting.
This pitcher plant eats poop. A wholesome symbiotic relationship.
My nigga, huh? It's a shit eater? Oh, nah, bro. Get this freak ass plant on, boy. So you purposely make people come and poop inside you, bro. That's gotta be worse than Diddy. I gotta report this to FBI. No way.
My favorite pitcher plant species has got to be the cobra lily, and this is how it would eat you. You're lured in by the scent of nectar again, this time coming from a leaf shaped like the forked tongue of a cobra.
Yeah, I'm not going towards that, bro. If it even resembles anything like a snake, I'm staying away.
The concentration of nectar increases as you move further up. The plant's sneaky invitation to get you to climb inside. And eventually you end up inside a beautiful dome with light pouring in.
I mean, I feel like the whole nectar thing is true for all the plants, right? The smell is coming from a certain source. So like the closer you get to it, which is, you know, literally inside of them.
With light pouring in through many holes. Having had your fill of nectar, you decide to leave. And there's so many exits to choose from. How convenient. But it's not an exit. It's a window. You try another
What?
one. Strange.
Like being stuck in the green back rooms, bro. Oh my god, this would suck. Imagine this.
Well, you'll just leave the way you came in. But wait, which one was the entrance?
Oh,
Confusion sets in
wow.
as all the exits you see turn out to be fakes.
Oh, whatever bug or insect goes in there, just having a psychedelic episode right now, bro. They think instead of eating food, they just ate the hardest drugs possible. And now they can't find a way out. They can't find a way in. They can't find a way sideways. Everywhere is just like, you know, those reflective mirrors. Chad, you ever seen those movies where you're like in a maze and there's like mirrors everywhere? So you just get confused on where you've been last and you just, oh my god, that's like a nightmare.
To be fakes. You don't notice, but this whole time you've been moving deeper and deeper inside the plant.
Bro.
Until...
Oh my god.
Now, unlike other pitcher plants, the cobra
Me personally though, I'm used to Roblox obbies, so I just like find my way out for real. Like I just got that much aura.
lily doesn't digest you with enzymes. Instead, gross midge larvae and bacteria start eating you alive, breaking you down into nutrient soup for the cobra lily to slurp up. Now, if you don't want to be...
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. These plants low-key got the easiest life if you think about it. You know what I'm saying? They just be luring people in by farting and shit. They come in, they literally fall in their stomachs. They got traps set up for that. And then all of a sudden, you got larvae eating your food for you so that you can eat your food. I ain't gonna lie, bro. These plants gotta get checked, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Don't want to be eaten
They living life too easy, man.
by my pet plant, you should boot the like button.
It really helps me out a lot.
Pitcher plants are just the first on this list, and there's 4 more leafy assassins to go.
Leafy assassins. That was so funny, bro.
Bladderwort.
Bladderworts.
Bladderworts grow in fresh water and wet.
That's gotta be like the worst name I've ever seen. Bladderworts. Like, you know how warts is like those things you have on your face, right? It's not spelled like this. I think it's spelled W-A or something. But this plus bladder, like that's the ugliest name ever.
Grow in fresh water and wet soil environments. And on the surface, they have cute little flowers. But underneath is where the cold-blooded murder happens. One nice sunny day, you're swimming along living your best life. And then in the blink of an eye, you're suffocating in total darkness. You've been caught in the bladderwort's trap. Attached to the plant's underwater stems are these structures called bladders. But instead of holding pee, they act as trapdoors. Oh, come on, dude. First, water is expelled, creating negative pressure inside. And the trap is set. When you came swimming along, you brushed past one of the bladder's trigger hairs, breaking the trapdoor seal. This created a vacuum, sucking you in within milliseconds. The bladderwort's diet,
Yeah, at least the way you go out is that you got sucked, right? At least that's my way. No?
consists of nematodes, fish fry, and mosquito larvae, but it can eat larger things like tadpoles too.
Bro, you know what? Eat that mosquito larvae, bro. I'm finna get some bladderworts over here, bro. Nah, I hate mosquitoes, bro. Eat those shit.
Larger things like tadpoles too. It does this by digesting you in stages. First, it dissolves your head into mush, then your body, then your legs, until you've been completely turned into nutrient soup.
I mean, I guess you'll immediately die once it starts boiling your head, but still, I feel like that's a very, very painful way to die, right? As an insect, because they're just literally slowly disintegrating into freaking pieces. I mean, I guess they can't feel it after the head, but even the head, bro, you still gotta melt through, you know what I'm saying? The skull, well, it doesn't have skulls and shit. You know, as an animal, whatever they have, it has to melt through those things. So I guess it's either instant death or it's not instant.
Eggs until you've been completely turned into nutrient soup. Number 3, sticky leaf plant.
Sticky leaf plant. Oh no.
Sundews are named after the glistening drops of nectar.
Oh yeah, I've seen these freaking plants,
They're
bro.
long, tendril-like leaves. But despite their beauty, these drops have a deadly function. The nectar is...
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, they look kind of cool, I guess, but they look creepy to me. Like, even without knowing, you know, the context behind what they do, whatever. It just looks like one of those plants in the forest you just don't trust, bro. Like, you ever seen those and you're just like, damn, this low-key looks like poison, bro. It looks a little too good to be true. I'm not touching it.
Nectar is laced with a powerful glue, and as soon as you've touched it, it's a wrap.
Bro.
Literally. The plant senses your struggle, so it starts constricting its tentacles inwards, bringing you into contact with as much sticky...
You know what? This plant does a little more work than the other ones, bro. At least it literally freaking puts you in an arm lock. The other ones just sit there like these. Literally, just farting all day.
Contact with as much stickiness as possible. The secretions coat your whole body, immobilizing your limbs and clogging your breathing holes, causing you to suffocate in a matter of minutes. This whole time, the sundew has been secreting digestive enzymes as well, slowly dissolving you until only a skeleton is left behind.
That's insane, bro. So not only is freaking choking you to death, and then is freaking speeding up your decaying process. Well, yeah, that it just eats you that way, right?
Skeleton is
Like that's the way they eat.
left behind. Compared to some of the other plants though, being hugged to death actually sounds like a nice way to go. Another sticky leaf species.
Yeah, I mean, they got hugged, you know what I'm saying? They got hugged a little too hard. But still, they got cuddled with. And sometimes these insects, they don't have time to cuddle with their own kind. So, you know, you might as well go out cuddling.
Another sticky leaf species is the butterwort, named
Butterwort.
after the buttery texture of its leaves. Works in pretty much the same way as the sundew, except its leaves are broad and flat, so there's more surface area for killing and eating. But
God damn.
not all carnivorous sticky leaf plants do the digesting. The rhododendron macrocephalum has a mutualistic
Nigga, what? Rhododendron macrocephalum. What?
relationship with the mirrored bug. The plant does the trapping, and the mirrored bug stabs you with its face.
What?
And then it sucks out your nutrient soup, turning it into nutrient poop for
Wow.
the plant to absorb.
Oh my gosh. Wait, they're really working as a team. But how does that bug not get stuck though? It's immune to it, like whatever it's made of. But yeah, it literally sucks it out and then it's like, oh, I gotta go shit. And then the plant's like, thanks, bro. I love eating your shit. It tastes so good. It smells good too.
For the plant to absorb.
Like, bro.
But something isn't adding up here. How does a plant that's highly adapted to catching bugs not catch this bug? It turns
That's what I'm
out
saying.
that the mirrored bug has an extremely thick coating of grease, completely
What?
protecting it from the sticky
So it's just fully oiled up at every point in time. Like what?
clutches of the plant. Number 2,
Dude.
corkscrew plants.
Okay.
Corkscrew? Oh, corkscrew. Corkscrew, cock. Freaking. What the hell?
So one day you're rolling around in the dirt when you
Why bro tuning it up like that though?
stumble upon a tunnel. Where does it go? Is
Yeah, my black ass never going in there. I don't care if I'm a bug, dog, whatever the hell I am. It's not happening.
Is there treasure
Nah.
at the end? You've
Ooh.
just arrived at the opening to one of the corkscrew plant's many corkscrew-shaped leaves. As you
What?
travel through the spiraling tunnel, you brush past these strange pointed hairs. They're arranged in a way that makes moving
Okay, like how do you see that and just not run back immediately? That looks creepy as hell.
into the tunnel very easy, but
Ugh.
moving out, almost impossible. Your only option now is to
Wow.
go deeper into the cave.
Damn, that's a crazy trap. Like you literally cannot go out at all. So that's just guaranteeing anything that comes in there is not escaping ever. And that's just unlimited food, to be honest.
Deeper into the cave. And after what
That's just
feels
something
like
big goes in it?
ages, you finally reach a nice chamber filled with digestive fluids.
Oh, nice.
And a slow, painful
the freaking crying. Oh my god.
death. The corkscrew plant's diet consists of protozoans, mites, and annelids. And
Ew.
because of the sheer number of them hanging around in the dirt, the plant doesn't need to attract them. It just sits there and watches as the critters walk themselves
Wow.
into its stomach.
So this is absolutely the laziest plant ever. And it probably gets more food than regular plants too, because bro, all these animals, these bugs and stuff, they just go in there, bro. Like just no effort, just, you know. That's like me just sitting here all day and all of a sudden food just enters my mouth. My water just teleports into my mouth. I don't gotta move a damn finger for nothing to come into me. Wait, pause.
Number 1, snap traps.
Snapchat. Okay, these, yeah, those obviously look deadly. Didn't that one guy, bro, who is that we watched? Was it Terror Green or Dr. Plants? I can't remember. Pretty sure it was Terror Green. Where he did like the spiders or the ants or something.
I bet you've all been waiting
I don't
for
remember
this
what it
one.
was,
When
but-
you think of a carnivorous plant, the
Newsies.
first thing that springs to your mind is the Venus
No, he was testing the ants. He was doing the ant simulation and he was testing the ants to see if they would survive, and they did.
carnivorous plant. The first thing that springs to your mind is the Venus flytrap. But contrary to their name, these plants don't actually eat that many flies. Their diet consists of roughly 1/3 ants, 1/3 spiders, and 1/3 miscellaneous critters.
Bro, the thing about the Venus plant, like they could literally eat anything. Like that just comes in there, bro. Doesn't matter how big it is or something, as long as it gets some sort of stuck. They freaking clamp on, basically choke you out, you know what I'm saying? Like kind of how a snake does when it wraps around you, or that it can do. But on top of that, they have those like gases that come out, whatever they call, and it just, you know, literally is poison to people or to the insects.
Scent of flying insects. 4 adaptations make the Venus flytrap an effective killer. First, the leaves' bright red color and sweet nectar smell tricks you into thinking you spotted a
Like some red booty cheeks, yeah, I'd probably go after that.
delicious fruit. Second are these tiny sensory hairs all over its leaves. Nothing happens if you only touch a hair once, but if you touch it twice,
Oh,
as each trap can only operate 7-ish times before dying, this adaptation
wait, seriously? Wait, so basically you could just trick them into going like, with a stick and literally kill this plant.
They operate 7-ish times
Damn, that actually sucks. Like, they basically got 7 chances to live. That's it.
before dying. This
7 chances to
adaptation prevents wasting a snap on something like a raindrop or a fallen leaf. Third, each trap has these long lashes, which look like menacing teeth. Venus flytraps are quite picky with their food, as starting the digestive process takes a lot of energy. So smaller, unworthy prey can escape through the gaps in the lashes. I'm free. But
Like, literally, like, choose, like, oh, well, this little thing ain't gonna feed me that much. I only got 7 chances at this. And I gotta literally, like, rev up the engine, make the gadgets come out, do all the process to eat them. It's not worth it for this little ass ant, bro. Just get out, bro. Like, just have a fun time, bro.
prey like you are trapped inside. Fourth, to make doubly sure that it's caught a big juicy meal, the plant waits until the sensory hairs are repeatedly triggered while closed, before it finally gets ready for dinner time. The trap clamps down even tighter, interlocking its lashes and forming an airtight seal. You slowly die of suffocation, and the plant secretes digestive enzymes, dissolving you over the course of a few days. When it finally opens up, all that's left of you is a skeleton. So many exciting ways to be eaten. Now watch this.
What do you guys think they do with the skeletons after it's done, though? They just, like, spit it out or something? 'Cause, like, most of them, all of the plants have digestive enzymes. So that's how they eat, obviously, because they're not gonna fucking chew or something. It just gets digested into, and then all the nutrients, all the stuff that they need, just, like, gets soaked into, like, the plant, you know?
Is a skeleton.
So what the hell happens to the skeleton after? Especially with that dirt plant, especially, like, what the hell? I mean, I guess the skeleton also vaporizes from the digestive enzyme, but from this animation, it doesn't look like it, but maybe it could.
So many exciting ways to be eaten. Now watch this one next.
Or else.
Bro, that's crazy.
See ya next time.
What a thought, chat. We get eaten by plants, bro. Chat, if you had to choose one plant, you know what I'm saying, to fight with once you're already in the trap, which one are you picking, bro? Honestly, yeah, I would have to pick low-key the Venus one and just pray that I'm like a small bug that I could just escape, bro. Because all the other ones, like, it's just, once you're stuck, that's it, bro. Like, at least when the Venus plant, like, there's a chance you could escape through the teeth, but all the other ones are chopped. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, chat, love you guys, bro. Let me know what else to react to, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.